Alright, so we're back looking at these two wall buttons, Chamberlain Soft Glow and a LiftMaster 882 LM. That can only mean one thing. Yep, we're back in this garage again. So, I've got quite a few updates on these doors. First of all, you will notice, yes, the Whisper Drive does now have a proper release rope and handle. I just put that on. I replaced the keypad on the Whisper Drive with a 940 EV. It is actually 940 EV-DS, I think. This one actually has yellow LEDs on it instead of, wow, I can't think of it, red LEDs. It has yellow instead of red. So, here's the old keypad, model 940 CB. Open there. Chamberlain Security Plus, this no longer works. So, the other thing that I did on this door is I also did install a MyQ hub. I did a separate video on that. There's the sensor. Oh, by the way, I don't think I'm unfortunately not going to be getting a video of the 8355. So anyway, yeah, that is the Whisper Drive updates. The 8365, I did tighten the chain on this operator. Just mainly get rid of the drag that it was doing. Other than that, this thing's still doing pretty well. And I'll go over to the 3255 later. I've got a bunch of remotes that I programmed up here. This one runs 3255 and then the Whisper Drive. Same setup for here. This used to program to the 8355. I changed it to now be on the 3255. Now I don't know where I put that remote. It'll still be over here. Yep, here it is. This is the remote to the 8365. It's an 893 LM. And I also did program the home link in this car to run all three of those. So, we'll go ahead and start off with, I'll show you the keypad on this. Being a orange button opener, no one button close. You do have to type in the code and hit enter, and that will close the door. And back in. Oh, come on. Are you kidding me? There we go. Of course, once I get to the video, things decide to be a pain in the butt, but not when I'm actually working on stuff. So, yeah, release rope here is, you know, let me shut the door quick and I'll, show you. We'll run this one without the door possibly, I don't know. Alright, so, just pull. Oop, and it came off. Wow. Apparently my knot sucked. Let me try that again. Yeah, so I put the wrong kind of knot on. That was my own stupidity, so ignore what just happened. Coming back works just fine. Hook it quick. Alright. So, this remote here, I programmed this second button to run the Whisper Drive, so I will hold this thing back open. Alright, and lost my train of thought now. Oh, tighten the chain on this thing. So, we shall listen to how this thing sounds with the tightened chain. So yeah, much quieter. Run this thing without the door quick, just for no reason. Oop, gotta go back. Alright, here's this thing running without the door. Sounds very similar to my 8365. Yeah, I already pointed that out in the last video, but whatever. And since I always forget to do this, how would I remember to pull that this time so it'll rehook? There's a MyQ hub for that one. Alright, and we shall now hear how this sounds on the way up. Slaps a little bit, but the main thing is the drag. The reason I left it a little loose, it was a little bit tight when I first tightened it, so yeah, I left it a little loose, then a little looser than I'd like to. Well, not really than I'd like to, but loose enough to make it a little noisy, but not a huge deal. Wow. Alright, I'll take these, yeah, all these remotes, and we'll go over to the 3255 now, and get you a run of that one. Okay. So, here is the 3255. Also got a ladder so we can get nice, close, and personal with it. Okay, so these are the three remotes that are programmed to the 3255 at the moment. And then over here we got the 78LM. I did also tighten the chain on this opener. It is much quieter as well. We'll start off by just a sound with the tightened chain. And this small button's a little loose, but oh well. Yeah, that is much quieter. Rail flexes some. I will show you actually when it's open, the rail just kind of bend or sag down when the door's all the way up. The door is a 16 2x10, all long stem rollers. What brand is? Oh, it's North Central. This is a commercial door just because it's got the extra 2 inches on it, and then obviously for the sections you got for how many feet tall, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So if you're ever not sure on the size of or how tall a commercial door is, usually how many sections there are times 2 is how many feet tall it is. Because most commercial sections would be 24 inches wide. Oh, and I guess this is also a switch. I guess not. I thought this would cut power of the 3255 because it is labeled overhead door. Alright, anyway, run this back up. Yeah, this thing is so quiet, honestly. Alright. We'll use these remotes and run this thing down here with this one. I don't know, that's probably the cable on that side that's making some noise there. Honestly, probably would be good for this to have a center hang. If you ever want to have a center hang on a T-rail without having to drill holes, just take an I-beam, take one of the pieces off, and you'll have some holes that you can possibly use for a center hang. So, assuming they line up right. Right, we'll go back. Actually, let me grab the other remote and use that one now. So here's this one. And we shall run the door open. Alright, so now I'm going to get kind of close up to the machine and run it. And I will show you what I'm talking about on the rail. There's a bird nest in the light shade. Nice. If you can, autofocus. You can kind of see how the rail is just a little bit bent. Yeah, that's what happens. Let me get you a date on this machine. 2010 3255M. Interesting, because the remote that I got, which I did get the original remote from this one, I didn't need it, that was made in 2007, so maybe the front panel was replaced, I don't know. I'm gonna have to climb around back the other way anyway. The other thing, this trolley is actually not broken to the point where it won't engage, it is just extremely bent.
How much longer will you be, honey?
Alright, anyway, I've got to hurry up on this. So yeah, this is to the point where it can disengage, but it's just very, very bent. So, I will go around to the other side and do a close-up on this. We'll run this without the door, using the 953. Very quiet. Alright, now to run this thing without the door. Hopefully I can actually reach the rope and handle. Sit you down here. Alright, let me see how this is gonna work. I'm gonna have to start running it without holding the camera, though. Alright, there we go. So yeah, it does disengage. Nice and quiet. And the door, I'm sure, is balanced. Oh yeah. That looks pretty easy. Alright. Back down, open it up on a close-up. That might be it. Actually, I'll show you what I got for the home link. Hopefully this rehooks to the trolley on its own. Okay, I got lucky there. Climb back up here. Oh, let's see the date on the back. Yep, 2010, so I don't know. Alright, here we go. Okay. And, yep, I'll show you what I got going on for HomeLink. And that's going to be it. Just run over there quick, put you on pause. Alright, so what I've got for the setup in here, lighting. Come on, there we go. I've got, can't even see, there you go. Kinda. I got 1, 2, 3. One does the whisper drive. Second one, 8365, and then the third one does, come on, oh, it did run, oh, I'm not pointing it in the right spot, that's why, okay, can see that door. It doesn't want to go back up. There we go. So yeah, that's that, and also I don't know if I had shown this on the clicker right here. This button does, when it wants to, run the whisper drive. I guess now it's gonna be a pain in the butt. Okay. Alright, that's it for this one. I gotta go. See ya.